All right, hello to anyone watching. We will get started in a couple of minutes. I'm going to say my little prayer. If anybody would like to purchase a reading, please feel free to do so. There are links in the description of how you can purchase a reading. Please no super chats today. Hi, Jonathan. Dear Mother, our Father, all angels and hallowed, please bless these cards. Please let these cards be used by the divine and only the divine. Please pour your divine energy through these cards, and please let these cards help give any messages from the divine may have for them, or anything they wish to know. Thank you so much. Amen. Oh, what happened? What happened? We're going to be gossiping today, aren't we? Oops. Wrong cord. Why isn't this plugging in? Oh. I have like 5 different cords over here. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Internet quit working? Okay, no worries. No worries. Hello to everyone joining. If you wish to purchase a reading, it is pay what you can today, so any amount is okay. Uh, the ways you can pay are down in the description below. Feel free to do so, and then to let me know in the chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. How's everyone doing today? The chat is quiet. I'm good. I'm really tired for some reason. Somehow I accidentally ended up sleeping like 9 hours, and I'm usually a person that sleeps like 6 hours. So, you know. Awesome. All right. What is your question, Jonathan? Hello for anyone joining. If you wish to purchase a reading, it is pay what you can today. Even if it's $1, it's okay. And there are ways to pay down in the description below. If they're not showing up, you can let me know in the chat and I will give them to you. Okay, yeah, I can totally do that for you. And what will happen if Jonathan decides to go to acting school instead of what he's doing right now? It would be a really good opportunity for you, and it would be very comfortable for your soul, I feel like. Here with the Page of Pentacles, it will offer new opportunities for sure. However, you're going to feel like you're going to have to work harder, or like, hold on, I know this isn't in frame. I have to like watch it on my laptop to see how it is. Okay, there we go. You're gonna... Actually, let me get a clarifier for this. So, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is 7 of Pentacles in reverse here? Oh. Okay, yeah. It's not gonna be as easy as you thought. It's not gonna be as easy as you thought. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like you might think it might come a little bit more naturally to you than what you're doing right now. But you are going to have to work really hard. And the reason for that is because, like, it's very competitive. It's very competitive. And you're going to have to come out of your shell way more than you are now. So, if you're dealing with a lot of anxiety, if you're dealing with a lot of social pressure, if it's really hard for you to put yourself out there, this might not be a good idea for you. With the Wheel of Fortune here, it would be really good for you if you need like a really quick, fast growing environment. This is going to be like a sink or swim situation for you, okay? And like the only thing I can kind of compare it with is like the only thing that's coming to my mind where I can give as an example from my own experience is the first time I moved to Japan. Before that, I homeschooled. So like I had no social etiquette. I did not know how to talk to people. And all of a sudden I'm in this new country and I have to talk to people for my job every single day. Like I had to pretty much interview people and get to know people and get them to speak English to me because I was an English teacher. And that was really, really hard to do. And making friends in a new country, it's not easy. It's not easy. And so basically, I had to either learn how to socialize with people or just sink and not be able to do anything, not be able to do my job, not be able to make friends. And it was a really, really hard situation because it's really scary. It's really anxiety inducing. And I feel like that is probably going to be something very similar to what you're going to experience here, especially with the Hermit in reverse. You're really going to have to put yourself out there. You are really going to have to market yourself and you are really going to have to like show who you are. The thing with acting like that is like you are going to have to prove to every single person you have a production with even after you graduate from this, right? So if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, you got to think bigger, right? How much are you going to be able to keep proving yourself? Because that's something that really wears people down. And especially if you're already struggling with like self-worth and anxiety and things like that, it's gonna be really fucking hard. So it's gonna be up to you. So, if you feel like it's something that it's going to be good for you to learn, even though it's going to be really difficult for you, then I definitely think you should do it. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, which means something positive. They're just saying, like, it's going to be really positive to you. It's going to bring you new opportunities. But at the same time, it's not going to be what you think it is here with the Hanged Man. It's not going to be what you think it is. It's going to be more difficult. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. You're going to be able to grow really well as a person. But like, it's going to be difficult. So it's going to be up to you in the end. It really depends on, if it's something you really want. If it is something that you've been thinking about doing for a long time, definitely go for it. Hi, Iron. How are you, baby? Love you. Oh, is this for the same question or is this another question, Jonathan? Sorry, I just want to clarify. I'm good, thank you. I like, even though I woke up like 2 hours ago, I still feel like I'm half asleep. I'm so sleepy today. Okay. Yeah, I mean, uh, yeah, it's just gonna be hard to adjust. It's gonna be hard to adjust. It would be good for you though. So if you're wondering if your spiritual team will support you, the answer is yes, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. But they're also asking for you to like understand it's not gonna be like a little, it's not gonna be a dream. It's not gonna be a dream come true. It's gonna be a lot of hard work. They think it would be really good for you, but they're also asking like, are you up for the challenge? So I hope that helps. I don't see anything else here right now. With the Page of Pentacles, I do think you will have some opportunities in acting after you graduate. I do think it will work out for you. It's just going to be up to you. Yep, that's their message for you. Hey, welcome. No worries. The party is just getting started, as in all three of us are here. Yeah, no problem, Jonathan. How are you doing today? How are you guys today? Oh, yeah, what's up? My week was okay. I don't know what's in the air, but like, I feel like this whole entire week I'm like an alien. I don't know what it is because usually I'm really good at communicating with people. The people around me are really good at communicating with me. But this whole entire week, it's just like I don't like it, I feel like nobody's like saying everything they usually say, right? So it's confusing me and I have no idea what's going on. And then like they get upset with me and I'm like, dude, if you had just told me, this wouldn't have happened. Like I don't know what's going on. Like for example, my brother and I were gonna order pizza, but like the delivery fee was too much, so we were gonna go pick it up, and it's something he wanted. I just tagged along with him, and then for some reason he thought I was gonna go inside, so he didn't get dressed, but like I didn't get dressed because it's his pizza, and I thought he was gonna go inside. And we had a little argument about that one. But it's like, bro, if you just asked me to go in, I would have shaved my legs and I would have gone in, right? Like, but you didn't say anything to me. It's not my fault. I mean, I haven't had time, dude. I can only do these when I have time. I don't really have any control over that. So, and I'm not doing pay what you can readings anymore. I mean, I am. I'll probably do one like every season. So I'll do one in the fall and I'll do one in the winter. But, I can only do these when I have time. Because I have another job too. Not only that, but people get paid at different times. So some people get paid in the beginning of the month, some people get paid bi-monthly, and some people like me get paid at the end of the month. I have no way of telling when people get paid. But even then, like I also do these just to hang out with you guys. So it's really not a big deal. Welcome anyone joining us. If anybody would like a tarot reading today, it is pay what you can readings. There are ways you can purchase them in the description. If it's not showing up for you, if none of them work for you, please just let me know in the chat. And if you purchase one, please let me know in the chat as well, because I don't always get notifications for it. But feel free just to hang out and talk if you want to. Just a chill day today. Yeah, I totally feel you, man. I totally feel you. Like once bills are done with, once groceries, because groceries are so expensive nowadays. I have nothing. And like usually I have a lot of students, so usually it's okay because I make up most of my money from teaching. But this week, for some reason, or not this week, this month, for some reason, like nobody's booking lessons, nobody's booking readings. But I've seen a lot of other teachers complain too, like, where have all the students gone? I guess it is summer, so it's kind of a lull period. You know, people do not want to learn when it's not like a time for school. Um, but it is how it is. Thank you, Jonathan. What is your next question? Oh my gosh. Like, I wonder what it is. Like, are there any, I don't know. We need an astrologer in here letting us know what's in the water, what's in the sky. Because, like, people have just been crazy recently. I had to tell a guy off on Twitter a couple of days ago because he kept inserting himself in all my shit. Every time I tried to like talk to my friends, every time we were joking around, he would just insert himself. And so like we were all getting sick of him. But finally I was like, dude, please don't please stop doing this. And he freaked the fuck out, and then he was like trying to call me a bully, and I'm like, okay, like you're a 50 fucking something year old man trying to mess with some 20-year-old women who are just talking to each other. Like, fuck off. I'm the bully. Go cry. Okay, let's see here. Any more information about your future boyfriend? I did block him, and then like, when I said that to him, he was like, "Oh, sorry, like I was just joking," and I was like, "Okay, well, it's not funny, you know." And then he was like, "Okay, I get the message loud and clear." But then he started like DMing other people that I knew, and he was like, "I think I'm gonna take a break from Twitter for a while," and we were like, "Oh my fucking god, dude, really?" So my friends were like, Ash, just block him. So I was like, yeah, you're right. So I blocked him. And then he started like ranting. Like my friends sent me screenshots of him ranting like, "What a coward. You can't take what you can't take what you dish out. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen." And then everybody was like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And he was like, "They just couldn't take what I gave back to them. So they should have started it." But it was so fucking funny. We were laughing so hard because it was like, what did you dish out, honey? All you did was cry. Like, you didn't do anything. So now I'm a coward and a bully. So love that. I don't know. He's such a weird dude. And like, he pretends to be Japanese. And it really pisses me off. So I finally just had enough of him. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of my mentions. Like, you're weird. I don't like you. My friends don't like you, you know? But nobody else like will ever say anything. I don't understand that. I always have to be the one to say something. All right, Jonathan, your future boyfriend. All right. Ooh, this is a good song. All right, Jonathan's future boyfriend. Anything about Jonathan's future boyfriend? Ooh. I'm gonna put this one back because I do feel like it's only coming out because of the last readings. Let's see here. Jonathan's future boyfriend. Okay. Oh my goodness, Jonathan. Jonathan. Your spiritual team is like, I mean this in the nicest way possible because I do the same thing. And a lot of people do the same thing, right? So it's not unusual. But they're sick of you asking. They're sick of you asking. All right, here with Four of Pentacles in reverse. Focus on having fun, dude. Focus on having fun. Focus on doing you. Do your, like, be you, be yourself. You have good karma with your boyfriend, right? Your future boyfriend. You have good karma coming. You have good things coming your way. You have a future boyfriend coming your way. So here with the Eight of Swords in reverse, they're asking for you to unstuck yourself. Unstuck yourself, untie yourself, because you are focusing way too much on relationships and a boyfriend. With Judgment, they will come when it's time, right? Because not only do we have Judgment, but we have the Wheel of Fortune, then Judgment. So they're saying, like, what do you need to do right now to make yourself feel more fulfilled to the point where you don't have to think about having a future boyfriend? That's what they want you to focus on here. Oops, my cards got all mixed up. What happened? Yes, you have a lover coming. They're like, don't worry about it. Stop thinking about it. You're not going to know everything about them. Focus more on the choices you have to make, because moving forward is what's going to get you closer to this boyfriend. I mean, to them, they probably feel like they've given you enough information and you're just unhappy with it. So, like, what do you want? Like, what information do you feel like they should give you? Because, like, if your spiritual team has already given you, like, you know, a way that you guys can possibly meet, what this person's, like, personality is going to be like, what the love is going to be like, and they're reassuring you that they're coming, it's kind of like, what more, you know? What is missing? What would you like to hear? Welcome, everybody just joining. We are doing pay what you can readings. So if you would like a reading, there are ways to purchase one down below. It's okay, even if it's like $1. You know, this is so I'm able to help people who cannot afford usual readings. Please feel free to take advantage of that right now, because I will not be doing these for a little while. Yeah, so unfortunately, Jonathan, that's not usually how it works. It would be way too easy for us, right? And the reason why is because they want you to be able to grow the way you need to before you meet this person. Because if you just know and you just run to him, then you just skip to it, right? You don't learn all your lessons. You don't grow the way you need to. You don't do what you need to before meeting that person. So when it does come to tarot, it can tell you an approximate time. It cannot be like 100% correct. It can tell you about that person's personality. It can tell you what things will be like when you meet. It will tell you what this person's personality is, how they will love you, how your future will be like. It cannot tell you like, oh, you need to, you know, go to Dairy Queen at 5:30 p.m. on June 3rd. You know what I mean? Yes, exactly. Like, there is a reason for it. It sucks, you know, but there is a reason for it. And the people who have rushed into their relationships, even like clients I've had in the past who, like, the cards were like, yeah, you're not, maybe you want to wait a little bit, you're not quite ready. Usually they get into relationships that end up really, really hurting them or that are really, really difficult for them. very welcome. Yeah, you can send whatever amount of money you want to Cash App, and then just let me know. You can put it in the chat like, hey, Ash, I paid, and here's my question. Hi, yes, of course you can. There are ways to pay down in the description below. It is pay what you can today, so feel free to give anything. And then you can just let me know in the chat if you purchased a reading. Yes, that is awesome. I love to hear that. Yeah, Jonathan, I mean, they tell you right here, sweetheart. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, focus on having fun. Focus on letting yourself loose, right? Because you're tying yourself to this too much. And it could just be because, like, you think this is the only way you can be happy, or you think this is the only way it's going to bring you some sort of love or happiness. You need to figure out why that is, right? So why are you unsatisfied with where you're at right now to the point where you feel like you need to have a partner? So is it like you feel unsatisfied with your friendships? Do you feel like, you know, you need to surround yourself more with people who treat you a certain way? Is the itch not being itched by your friends and family? Are you not loving yourself enough? And then also at the same time, you were asking me about your school, right? So focus on your schooling, focus on where you need to go next. That's all you need to focus on right now. Hi, it should all be in the description below, but if not, let me put it in the chat real quick. Okay, so Paparei is my Cashapp. Exactly. So, like, that's probably why nobody's coming into your life yet, Jonathan. Focus on that. Try to make your life happier. Try to make yourself happier. Try to be happier with yourself. That love is going to come into your life. But because you're already so unhappy with different things in your life, a lover's not going to fix that. And that's probably part of the reason why it's not time yet. Hello, everybody joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you. Do you mind giving me your first name for your reading, please? Or whatever nickname or initials you prefer to go by. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. I need to focus on her here right now. Let me cleanse my cards real quick. Focus on her here right now. Awesome. Thank you so much. I will do yours next. to hear right now? All right. I'm so sorry. I don't know if your name is pronounced Vani or Voni. But here we go. And I will pull some more cards as we go along. This is just to begin. What do you need to hear right now? So if you've been struggling with finances here, or if you've been waiting for some new money, or you need some money to come in, your spiritual team is letting you know here with the Knight of Pentacles, you have a new opportunity, okay? It could be a new job opportunity. It could be more money coming your way. It could be a financial windfall. Like, you're going to get some good finances. Everything is going to be okay, especially if you've been like really worried about money. If you haven't been worried about money, then they're letting you know, like, hey, you have a little exciting treat coming your way. And they are excited for you to take it because it is clarified here by the Ace of Swords, which means you are going to have enough money to get some sort of idea or to think of something in a new light, okay? So maybe you've been wanting to start a project, maybe you've wanted to start a business or a hobby or something like that, or maybe it just kind of gives you the idea or feeling that you might need some sort of freedom, right? Or you might feel like you'll have some sort of freedom, you'll have some sort of idea to move careers or to study something different. It's just going to make you feel a lot better, okay? So you're going to have a lot of new, wonderful ideas come your way. But here with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups in reverse, so I don't want to scare you or anything, but this is just a little warning that somebody in your friend circle is not actually your friend, or maybe they're not treating you like a friend, or maybe somebody's talking behind your back. So just kind of look out for that. If you see any, like, obviously I don't want to turn you against your friends or anything like that. This is not to fearmonger. But this is just saying, like, if you feel like somebody's been kind of, like, weird towards you recently, you might want to check with your other friends and be like, hey, did so-and-so say anything to you? Because it seems like somebody's kind of sneaking around your back. Let's see here. Or it could be somebody who is friends with one of your friends that just doesn't like you for some reason. Yeah, like for some reason somebody is like really stressed out by you for some reason. And I don't know if it's just because like they wish they could be you, or because like maybe you call them out. But I feel like here with Justice, like you're a very balanced person. Like you're a very good person within your circles. And for some reason, they do not like that. But it's not going to be something that's too hard to spot, okay? So if you're like, Ash, I have no idea what you're talking about, then that is probably a good thing. It might mean it hasn't happened yet, but once it starts happening, you'll be able to pinpoint it immediately, like, oh, why is this person doing that? So I don't think it's going to be too much of a surprise here. I don't think you're going to be too shocked either. I feel like there is somebody who, like, you may have kind of already known there's a little something between the two of you. Because we had the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, okay? So if you do believe in past lives, this is just talking about how this is a person who either you have some bad karma with, as in like you guys have had a past life where maybe you guys didn't get along, or maybe you guys just didn't really like each other, and that kind of carried on into this life. So if you feel like somebody doesn't like you for no reason, it's probably true. It is probably because of maybe past life things. But what else do you need to hear right now besides this? Let's get into something happier. Okay, there is something that you've been wanting to happen, but you might feel like it's not manifesting for you. And you feel really confused about it because you might be thinking, like, I don't see a path. I don't see this thing happening. What do they want to tell you about that? They want to let you know you are going to come up with something better than this thing that you've been wanting. Here with the Queen of Wands and with the Knight of Swords. Ooh, this is actually really cool. You're going to start something new that's going to be a powerhouse for you. You are the Queen of Wands. You are sitting on this throne of like passion and ideas and just like, it's like you are putting out everything that inspires you, right? You are creating things that inspire you. But at the same time, here with the Knight of Swords, you're also like really quick to think. You're really quick to make decisions. So you're going to be in a very powerful place. So I don't know if maybe you wanted to own your own business, or maybe do something freelance, or do something with like commissions or something like that. Or if you wanted to take a, sorry, there's like a windstorm outside. It's like sucking in my curtain. But like whatever you do next, you are going to hold a position of power, especially because we have the Empress here. So if you're worried about your near future, your spiritual team is saying, don't worry, because you are going to be a powerhouse. You are going to get the money you need. You're going to be able to do what makes you happy. You're going to feel really confident within yourself. And you're going to feel really smart and really kind and really powerful and really generous. Like you're just going to be in a really good spot, all right? So if you've been struggling for a little while, they're saying just hang in there because it's going to get better. And or they're saying, you know, keep looking forward to your future because you have a lot of awesome things coming for you. Hi, thank you so much. That's okay. It doesn't matter if it's a little amount. Let's see, who's next? Da, da, da. Sent my donation. Thank you so much. Zari, are you still here? What is your question? Yes, of course. I hope it helps, and I hope it was able to give some sort of insight. Please let me know if anything was confusing or if you would like me to clarify anything. Oh, okay. What is coming up for you in love? I can definitely do that. We all love love, yes. This is probably a bad song for that, though. Anytime Euron Grey comes up during a love reading, like, oh, that's atmospheric. Kyo screaming in the background. Alright, let's see here. Alright, Zari, and what's coming up for love? Hi, awesome. All right, so you're going to be right after Zari, so you can feel free to ask your question, and I will get to you right after this one. All right, what's coming for Zari in love? Ooh, okay. You got a Knight of Wands coming. You have a Knight of Wands coming. Oh my goodness. Okay, so passionate person. Passionate person that's literally running towards you. And Knight of Wands, Wands usually represents, I hope everybody is like a little older in this chat. Wand represents a lot of times like the penis, right? So there's gonna be a lot of passion going on here. There's gonna be a lot of like sparks flying, a lot of romance, a lot of like really cool, inspiring things happening here. So this person is gonna come in like a whirlwind. They're gonna like sweep you off your feet. And they're not stingy with their money, honey. So they're going to be taking you out on dates. They're going to be giving you gifts. They're going to be spoiling you, letting it rain down upon you. they're going to be really, really good at like balancing a relationship with you, okay? So it's not going to be like, oh, well, they're going to expect something or they're not going to do their fair share of the chores or this or that. Like, no, they're going to put their effort into it because they really want to have this relationship with you. Let me see. Cards are acting a little funky today. Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude. Okay, but we do have Temperance here. So why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here in reverse? I do feel like this person is going to give you a better idea of what you want long term. They're going to help you raise the bar in certain areas. But at the same time, it's sort of like with Temperance in reverse clarified by Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands, like I do feel like you guys really like each other. There's a lot of chemistry here, but for some reason, like you don't feel like they're going to be like a long-term partner for you, if that makes sense. So this person is going to come in and they are going to like give you the love of a lifetime, and then you're going to be like, oh, thank you. Now I know what to expect in my actual lover. You're gonna be like, okay, now I know. Because with Temperance in reverse here, I feel like it's gonna be like maybe you guys don't want the same thing in life in the end, or maybe you guys end up going in different ways, and then you're gonna have to choose your path. But with the Lovers here, it is saying that like, you know, this love is gonna be for fun. Have fun with it, learn from it, enjoy memories with this person, and then like, you know, then you'll find like your long-term person, if that makes sense. Awesome. Let me see if they'll say anything else about your lover, your next partner. Your breakup is not going to be really hurtful, okay? Because you guys are both going to be like, yeah, like we love each other, but you know, it's going to be really hard to carry on a future together. And you guys are going to try to make it work for sure. But I feel like it's going to be something that both of you guys are going to mutually be like, okay, I understand that, like, you know, we're not going to be able to stay together long term. So I feel like you guys are going to be friends even after you break up. So I do think it's still going to be a very positive thing between you two. So, like, this is really nice. It's really refreshing. It's still really happy. And even in the end, like, you guys are just going to know, like, ah, I enjoyed so much time with you. I love you so much. And I wish you the best, you know? Thank you so much, Woosan. All right, so will I be having relationship coming to me and what is happening in love? I can totally do that for you. All right. I love seeing if you guys are having lovers coming. Yes, of course. I'm so excited for you. Because, you know, not many people have that kind of love, you know? A lot of times it's whirlwind, they break up, everybody's really upset, and then it's hard to get over. But I feel like this is going to be really positive. Like, you guys really do love each other, and you guys are going to be really good friends. All right, Wusan. Well, all right. Is the relationship coming your way? And what do you need to know? Is a relationship coming your way? And what do you need to know? Okay, is a relationship coming your way? And what do you need to know in love? Are you leaving a relation or not a relationship? Is there some sort of situation where you feel stuck in right now that you feel like isn't too good for you or is like really frustrating for you? So you have the Six of Wands in reverse, and I can't tell if maybe it's your energy or if it's your future person's energy. All right, so this can either be you or your future person. Somebody here is in a relationship or in a situation where they feel like it's very tiring. They feel like it might be a little toxic or it might be holding them back, and they feel like they cannot move forward. However, here with the Nine of Pentacles, it is saying that everything will be okay because this person is working on trying to move forward. And this is why, like, I feel like this could also be your energy. Like, maybe you're working on yourself right now. Maybe you're working on your job or your career. Maybe you're in school right now here with the Hierophant, or maybe your person is in school. And then with the Seven of Wands reverse, so like there's not a fight, right? It's not going to be a fight to meet this person, but I feel like you're going to meet this person around like maybe some kind of school or some kind of learning space, or maybe if you're training for a job, you might meet them, you know, when you're training for something or when you're learning something new. But ultimately, your spiritual team is also saying, like, make sure you're grounded before this person comes in. Really focus on yourself and what's going to make you happy here. Okay. Anything else with love? With Musan? They're really wanting you to focus on yourself and just getting things for yourself, right? So whether that is, you know, finding a way you can be happier in your life, purchasing more stuff for yourself, like maybe you're a very good gift giver to the people around you. Maybe you're very giving to the people around you, but you don't do enough for yourself. So if that is the case, they really want you to focus on yourself and collect all these cups and show them off, right? So whether that is doing, you know, maybe more classes, like working really hard, making more money, purchasing more things for yourself, just do more for yourself because you will feel so much happier. And they really want you to focus on that before a lover comes into your life. Does that make sense? There is something here where, like, you might feel really exhausted. Ah, I see. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, they're asking for you to, like, separate yourself and, like, work on yourself in order to move away from that and to gain more strength because you're really exhausted here. I can see that you feel like you've been strong for a really long time, and you have been strong for a really long time. So they're kind of saying, like, hey, it's time for you to realize, like, you deserve really good things too. You don't deserve for, you know, things to be drawn out. You don't deserve for, you know, people to play with you or string you along or not to be upfront with you. Because the people who you're surrounded by right now, or if you're interested in anyone right now, they're not going to see you for who you truly are. And it does not matter how hard you work towards that. They're just not. They don't understand your vibe. You're a beautiful star in the sky, and they're like a rock on the ground. You know what I mean? Let's see if anything else is coming for you. Yeah, they're saying that, like, love is not in the cards right now. It does not mean you'll never find anybody in the near future. But, oh my goodness, okay. Because we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands usually means travel or moving fast, moving forward. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, and Chariot is also about moving forward. Chariot is also summertime, so it is usually Cancer season, which is like right now, and around summer season, which is right now, or I guess if you live in a different hemisphere, it could also be around your maybe December, November. Because I know it's different for everyone. But because both of these cards are in reverse, they're saying like right now, love is not coming into your life, and it's not because you don't deserve it, and it's not because the universe thinks you don't need it or anything like that. It's just because they really want you to focus on yourself and to feel better within yourself and to gain your strength back, gain your energy back. Because it's almost like you're giving your energy away to all these things and all these people, and they're just feeding off of you. They're taking advantage of you. So they're really asking for you to bring that energy back. And as I'm talking about this, like I really feel like my throat is kind of closing up a little bit. So I don't know if you're having issues with like your throat area. I don't necessarily want to say throat chakra because I don't work with chakras. But it could be throat chakra if you work with chakras. If you feel like you cannot, speak your truth or say what you really mean, if you feel like you might have to walk on eggshells, if you feel like you cannot be who you really are, then it might be time to figure out if you can separate yourself from those people and how you can surround yourself with people who will see you for who you are, who will love you for who you are, and who blah, 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 and who will give you the attention and the love that you actually deserve. Does that make sense? Let me see. Um, Let me get another deck out here for you because I want to see if they have other advice for you. I feel like they might. Because I do feel like your spiritual team, even though like these cards are like a little disappointing, I do feel like they are sending you a lot of love. And it's always disappointing because, we want somebody who's going to love us and take care of us and, be there for us when we need them. But I feel like they have other messages for you as well. All right, we have truth transcends illusion. So the person who, or the people around you who might be drawing things out, you already see the truth about this situation, right? So if you already feel like it's being drawn out, then that's already kind of letting you know it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. And you already know the truth. It's not an illusion. The way you feel is already how it is. So they're just saying, like, try to slow down and focus on yourself. If you're able to slow down, you're able to rest a little bit, you're able to, gain your love for life back, you're able to feel better, you're able to do things that you used to love again. And this is just one of those transitions in life where, this and that are true. There's a lot of hard elements here to work with, but they are kind of putting it on your life path so you're able to figure out when you need to step back into your own power and when you need to focus back onto yourself. So if this ever happens again in the future, you'll be able to recognize it right away. You don't have to go through this anymore. But they're saying, like, really try to surround yourself by friends or family or people who make you feel really loved, because these are the people right now who are going to be most important for you in your life. And these are the people right now who are going to be key in helping you regain your energy, regaining yourself, regaining your self-confidence, and regaining love back into your life. So they are really urging you to surround yourself with people who really, really love you and to reclaim your power back. Because you are a very strong person. You're a very hard fighter. And they understand that you're exhausted, so they're saying it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break and just focus on yourself. Do what you love. Do what makes you happy. And then be yourself again. Oh my gosh, same. Well, when it comes to being with women, I haven't dated in so long. But no, I totally agree with you. Alrighty, hopefully this is a little helpful. And Woosan, if you feel like you would like more help or more guidance with your spiritual team, it is totally okay if you ask them. It is 100% okay if you ask. Yes, of course. Like, please let me know if you ever need anything. Alrighty, did I miss anyone? Alright, is anyone else in line for a reading? I think I got most people. Well, how is everyone else doing today? I think now we are just waiting for the next person. So if anybody is interested in purchasing a reading, there are ways down in the description below. Yes, of course it's okay. I'm going to jump up real quick and get some more water. Feel free to leave your next question for me in the comments. Hey, I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy I could help a little bit. That's what I forgot to do. I was like, I know I forgot to do something. It's so hot in here. I forgot to turn on my little fan. Okay, there we go. If the noise is too much, just let me know and I will definitely turn it down or turn it off. Okay. There is a show I really like that I would recommend, but I don't know if I don't know if anybody else will like it. So it's called The Naked Director, and it is about the Japanese porn industry in the 80s. It's based off of like a real thing that happened, like a true guy. But the way it's filmed is so freaking good. So, you know, if you like more mature shows and you don't mind reading subtitles, I definitely recommend The Naked Director on Netflix. So good. Oh yeah, Arcane is also really good. Awesome. All right. Web design or web development or something else? Are web design and web development two different things, or are they kind of the same thing? So I can ask for each of them individually and see how you might feel. No, I totally feel you. I've also been watching that documentary on Netflix recently about the LDS church. I think it's called Keep Sweet or something like that, and it's really good. Awesome. All right. I will ask for them individually and see how they might be for you. So, web design. So, what will happen with Zari if they go into web design? Ooh, the song is so good. I know, it is wild, isn't it? I gotta be in the mood to watch it, but like, I love that you said that. Web design. Okay. Oops. Alrighty, Zari. So if you go into web design, it is going to be a bit of a slow start for you. I feel like it's going to be a lot of learning, or there's a lot that you're going to have to learn, or maybe go through a lot of training here with the Hierophant. But with the Page of Pentacles, like, I do feel like you are going to have a lot of financial opportunities, and you are going to have enough money here with the Ten of Pentacles to feel very stable. However, I don't feel like you're very satisfied with it because we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, we want the Queen of Pentacles to be upright, right? Because then it's somebody who feels like very safe, very secure. And while you do have this Ten of Pentacles energy where like you're going to have enough money to pay for rent, you're going to have enough money to pay for food and a little bit extra, especially if you were going to have to take care of a family or something like that, you're going to have enough money for that. But there's something here where it's sort of like you might feel like you don't have enough time, or you might feel like oh my goodness. You might feel like you're not going to have enough time to hang out with friends or family or with a lover, or maybe not have enough time for yourself. And I feel like you're going to feel kind of unsatisfied with the work. It's going to be very unbalanced for you. It might not be so fulfilling. And you are going to probably end up in the end looking for other options here with the Seven of Cups. So let me look at the other one. It was web development. So let's look at that one. All right. When it sorry goes into web. Ooh. That's a good card to start off with. We have development now. Okay, wow, this is vastly different, dude. Web development, you are going to feel a lot better about it. It's going to be more exciting or more interesting for you, I think. Here with the Three of Wands, you are going to have a future in it for sure. And with the Fool, it's going to be really exciting for you in the way of like, maybe you get to learn new things that really interest you. Maybe you feel like you're going to have like a really good new beginning. Here with the King of Swords, who is the King of Swords? I feel like somebody's going to kind of take you underneath their wing and they're going to teach you what they know. And with the World here, I do feel like you are just going to be really satisfied with this. I don't know if it's going to like maybe even take you overseas for some certain jobs, or like if you're going to be able to work with a lot of different clients, a lot of different people. But you're going to get some more variety if you go into that, and maybe even possible travel for work. Let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, that's awesome, okay? You're going to be able to get more out of this here with the magician. You're going to be able to manifest way more out of it. You're going to be so much more excited. And like you will have options to go in different directions later on. So if you do eventually get to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of this job. I want to be able to do something else. You will have the skills and qualifications just to go into something else. So you can choose to do that if you want to later on. So it is going to be a lot easier for you to move around and things like that. Ooh, that is so awesome. Where would you move to if you could? Like, if you could settle down anywhere in the world, where would you like to go? Oh, I heard Spain is awesome. Like, all the friends I've had that live in Europe or UK, Scotland, they all love Spain. I've heard so many wonderful things about Spain. I would love to go there too. That'd be super cool. All right, is anybody else interested in a reading or should we start calling it for the day? Oh, yeah. I have friends that live in Canada too, and they're always telling me how cold it is. Though I think in some areas it might be more humid, more hot, but I'm not quite sure which areas. Recently, I've been really wanting to visit Scotland and New Zealand. I feel like those would be super cool places to go. I've also been wanting to go to Salem, Massachusetts, and I need to book a trip with my friend. I wanted to do it this year, but like I started a new job, so I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time. Which sucks, because it would be fun. It would be so fun to go. Oh, that is so awesome. I really need to put Spain on my list. Yes, Iron baby, we gotta go to New Zealand together. Hey, deja vu is good. It means you're on the right path. Oh, that is so crazy. As in, like, like maybe I should offer a dream interpretation? I'm honestly really bad at interpreting people's dreams. I can't even interpret my own if I'm honest. I wish I could interpret dreams. I want to eventually offer like teaching. I don't know if anybody would be interested. I want to maybe do classes where I teach how to do tarot so people can learn how to do tarot for themselves. And I'm also really interested in doing channeling lessons where I can teach people how they can channel and talk to their spiritual team. Oh, that is such an interesting dream. My brother has those dreams too. Like, his dreams are always violent, even if he doesn't consume any media. I don't know what that means. There's not necessarily a correct way. It's going to be different for everyone. Um, but like I did want to teach people so, it will be easier for them to do things for themselves. So they don't always have to rely on YouTube readers because a lot of them prey on people and I don't like that. It's also part of the reason why I stopped promoting my videos and things like that because I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with doing tarot on YouTube. Yeah, that too. That happens quite a bit. And like it's not their fault. I know it's like hard for people to like understand sometimes or to just accept messages as they are. But I do feel like it would help people more if they're able to, learn how to read their own tarot and learn how to connect with their spiritual team on their own. Because even with a middleman, even if you have a really good professional sitting in front of you, it's not always going to be 100% if I'm honest. Like I've gone to a lot of really good professionals over the years and then after a while I realized that like the readings they give me are not as good as the ones I can do on my own with my own spiritual team. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've had people who got mad at me because I described like a future potential partner that they didn't want. But the thing is like you can choose not to date that person. I'm not telling you who to date. Yeah, it's hard, honestly. It's really hard to do it on YouTube. There's so much competition too because everybody started doing it because of the pandemic. And like I just kind of gave up on trying to compete with everyone. So my views are low now because I don't like doing that. I don't think it's fun. Yeah. Like it is nice. It is nice. So my spiritual team's always dragging my ass. But I thought it would be fun. And I don't want to price them too high. There's a lot of creators I love who give classes and they're like $100. And I'm like, most people can't afford this, I don't think. Like, it's awesome you can price your stuff that high and get students and things like that. But I want poor people to have access to it too. Dude, I know. I know. And like, I haven't gotten in contact with my spiritual team in a while. So my ears have been ringing like crazy and they've been mad at me because I just like I've been working on what they wanted me to work on like all year and I got sick of it. I was like, fuck it. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't care anymore. And now I know they're mad at me. They're like, "Oh, you were almost done. You almost finished." But I was like, "I don't care. I'm opting out of this one." Alrighty. Yeah, like, I also know for a lot of them, it's always kind of hard. Yeah, like, it's always kind of hard to gain enough to, like, pay your bills. Because it's so unreliable. So, in a way, I understand why. But there is a creator who, the Antlered Crown, who I love. I loved everything he created. I've had readings from him in the past, and he was really good. But recently I had a reading from him where he decided to do the reading when he was really, really sick instead of just like messaging me and being like, hey, can I do this later? And like, I don't understand practitioners who do it when they're sick because like, you can't get a good reading when you're sick. You don't have any energy, right? And the reading he gave me was honestly like probably one of the worst readings I've ever received. And I reached out to him because I was like, hey, dude, like, I've had really good readings from you in the past. Like, and his readings aren't cheap. So I was just like, like, what kind of, like, what's going on? And he apologized and he said, like, I was really sick. I shouldn't have done it when I was sick. I take full responsibility. So I was like, cool. Like, I totally understand. I wish you would have just said something to me. And then so he gave me another reading, and the other reading he was so fucking rude. Like I pissed him off that I was like, yeah, like I don't really, vibe with this. And completely unrelated, but my brother purchased a tarot reading from him, and his tarot readings are $40 for like 8 minutes. And the tarot reading, like I watched the tarot reading he gave my brother. He didn't answer my brother's question, and he read the cards really vague. He didn't explain why he felt a certain way with the cards. And he basically just read from the base meaning of the cards, which like if you're a professional and you're doing this for $40 for 8 minutes and you're not even gonna like really dive into the cards, uh, you know, so like I really loved him and he's one of my favorite creators. And I'm not saying this to dunk on him or anything. But like that really kind of pissed me off a little bit. I was like, you can't do that with me. I'm in the same profession as you. I know all the tricks. Like, yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's because like his fan base grew, so now he gets like way more readings, so he can charge a lot of money for them, and then he gets overwhelmed with them. I think is what's going on, which is a shame because he is a really good reader. He just does not have enough time to do them all now. Um, and I do think in the end that's usually readers' downfalls and things like that. Yeah, like it sucks because all my favorite creators that I used to really love and I used to go to a lot, like once they started getting a huge following, like their content just isn't very good anymore. And I know it's because they're trying to entertain a lot of people. They're trying to keep their views up so they can pay rent and things like that. But then, like at that point, like I personally feel like it loses its spiritual meaning. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's not so genuine anymore. People aren't getting the help they need. But anyway, rant over. I did not mean to go on that. It just happens, It just happens. It's really hard to stay in this line of work and not give in to just doing what everybody wants you to do so you can keep getting money and so you can keep up your views. Because if you don't do it, you feel like a failure, right? And then you feel like, oh, I'm going to lose my business or this and that, which really sucks. But it is a difficult thing to do. I think it would be fun for people to do it if they're just doing it for fun, If they're not trying to make it into a business, I think that's the way to go. If it's just like a little side hustle for fun and you want to help people, I think that's definitely a more positive way to go about it. Oh my gosh, really? When they don't answer your question, I'm just like, what's the point then, What's the point? Because even if the cards don't answer somebody's question, I'll at least like acknowledge it and I'll be like, yeah, I'm sorry they're not really answering your question, but it's probably just because they want you to focus on this first. or I will keep trying to pull cards until we get to their question, you know, because it happens. But like $40 for 8 minutes, like, come on, that's kind of like a scam. Anybody can pull tarot for 8 minutes, right? Even if you're reading from the book. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that the pandemic was winding down, that like everybody who started getting into it because of the pandemic, because they wanted more money, would kind of fall out of it. And I'm kind of disappointed to see that that hasn't happened yet. Because now I'm getting way more clients too who are like getting scammed, and they'll come to me and like these are clients from a long time ago, by the way, so I'm not like outing anybody who's currently my client. Like I haven't spoken to them in years. And this is like paraphrased, it's not exact. Like everything has changed. But I will have people come to me and they'll be like, "Oh, well, this tarot reader told me I'm gonna meet John, who is 42 years old, at this coffee shop in Canada, and it hasn't happened yet." And I'll be like, "Girl, there is no John. Like, I don't know where they got that. I'm so sorry." Dude, when they don't give it to me, I feel so stressed out because I'm like, I feel like my clients are going to be mad at me. I'm like, I should be like, you know, getting something from this, but they're like, no, no. And especially when people come to me for like a lot of love readings, like over and over and over again, the cards do not want to be pulled. And I'm going to have to be like, you know, do you want your money back? Because there's nothing they can tell you. There's nothing they can tell you. Though I do think I prefer it when they don't give cards out if you already know what it means. Because if you already know what it means and I force cards out anyways, they're gonna be mean to you. they're gonna drag you. So, but yeah, I don't know. Tarot's fun. It's fun. It's interesting. It's funny to see what happens. You know, how different spiritual teams like to interact with people. Like some spiritual teams, like they're so sweet to their person. They want to coddle them. They want everybody to know everything. My spiritual team is like, fuck you, bitch. Get up earlier. Take your fucking vitamins. Eat a salad. I'm not giving you shit. I mean, it works, but you know, I would like a little kiss on the forehead sometimes, you know? Alrighty, so I will take last calls right now. If anybody else wants a reading, please let me know in the chat. Yeah, dude, oh my god. And when I had my last reading with the person I usually go to, she was like, "Yeah, your spiritual team is saying like you're not doing anything." But I was like working my ass off. So I was like, "Fuck you guys." Right? I don't know why they're like that sometimes. I'm just like, you know what? A little hug and some positive words would be nice right now, you know? Send a little flower my way or a little chocolate bar. I think I deserve it. Yeah. I think it's because like since so much is going on, it's kind of hard to obtain that right now, you know? I'm feeling the same way. Like I mentioned in my Discord, like I'm pretty much like kind of taking a break from my own spiritual team because I'm kind of sick of them and like my own spiritual work. So I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm so tired of like trying to guess what you guys are saying to me, and I'm tired of working my ass off. Like, yeah, we need the little forehead kiss, you know? I want them to tuck me into bed at night, read me a little bedtime story, kiss me on the forehead, and tell me everything's gonna be okay. Fortunately, I guess I didn't sign up for that in this life. Who knows? Alrighty, guys, I am gonna hop off in the next few minutes. So, again, last call for any tarot readings. If anybody wanted one, now is the time to do so. Yeah, I really didn't read the terms and conditions. I should have read the fine print. I need a spiritual lawyer. Get me out of this contract, damn it. I want a better one. DW, baby. Let me give you a reading next time. You don't have to randomly PayPal me. Ooh, that's awesome. We can chill for a while. I think one of my favorite songs are playing and I like zoned it out. Yes, gotta turn it up. I I have a rune set and I tried to mess with it last year. But like I didn't get it. I don't understand them for some reason. I need like a book, I guess. Because I was trying to use online sources and I think I need something in front of me to read. I wish I had teleportation so I can go anywhere in the world. Because I feel like that would be so much fun, you know? What superpower would you have? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys would have. Yeah, you need to go beat up the baddies. I just like want to like teleport somewhere, really chill, like sit in front of a lake or something for a while and watch the sunset. I'm a simple woman with simple needs. I think that'd be fun. Invisibility would be nice. Dude, I have no idea why they do that. It annoys the hell out of me. Especially because I'm not a person that, like, I don't keep my subscription services. So, like, give it to me now, baby. Like, this is the only time I'm going to pay for it. Oh, DW, that reminds me. Another TV show, if you want, like, seasons to watch, I don't know if you've watched it yet. Outlander. I fucking love Outlander. I am a simp for Outlander. It is so good. Yes, that would be such a good superpower. That'd be such a fun superpower to have. So, Outlander is based off of a book series, and it's about a woman who served as a nurse in World War II, and you know, her husband also served in the war as like an intelligence officer, so they didn't see each other for many years. They come back together to try to rekindle the relationship, and so they go to a place called Craignadoon in Scotland on like another honeymoon to kind of like, you know, romance each other a little bit. But Claire, the main woman, she accidentally goes through these fairy stones and she goes back into time to Jacobite Scotland, and she falls in love with like this big hunky Highlander man. Ooh, it's so good. It is so good. 10 out of 10. It's not like all romantic either, right? Like, they have a lot about history in it. And they also have a lot about like battles and things that happened during that time. Like, I know it's not 100% accurate because it is a TV show, it is for funsies. But it's just fun to watch. It is, it's not like super cheesy. I mean, sometimes it's super cheesy, but it's not like the premise of it. You know what I mean? This is for me. This is for you. Awesome. Yeah, it is good. It is so good. It's on Stars for like $3 a month right now, I think. Maybe $4. Um, but it is so good. I think it's on Netflix too. I need somebody else to love this show so I can talk about it. We need to talk about the big, hunky, dirty Scottishman, you know? Hey, welcome back, Jonathan. Not much. We're just talking about sexy Scottishman and Outlander. Or at least I am. We are going to start doing last calls, though. So maybe another 10, 15 more minutes up here. So if anybody else has any other questions. Yeah, once the new Lord of the Rings show comes out, you guys are not going to hear me shut up about it. I am going to be talking about it so much. Yeah, we were talking about what kind of superpowers we would want to have. Dude, Paul would be so good in Outlander. I mean, the main actor who is Jamie, he's also a redhead. But Paul, like, mwah, he would be so perfect in it. Oh my gosh, why would they be stealing dogs? Awesome, I can totally do that. Alright, if you stay in your current job role, what would the future hold? Cool. This is a good question. I love doing work questions, actually. I don't get them very often, but I really love doing them. Okay, Zari. So if Zari stayed in their current job role, what would things be like? Zari stayed in their current job role. You have two different things that are going to happen here. The first thing, if you stay in your current job role, there is going to be somebody above you who absolutely loves you, who absolutely will recognize your hard work, who will give you the incentive and the love that you need, right? Like, they're going to praise you. They might try to give you a raise. But then there's another person who, like, they hold the same position maybe, or they have the same amount of power. This person's not as impressed with you, and, like, they think you could do more work. So let's see what would happen. Because then you have the battle between two people, somebody who recognizes your hard work, somebody who doesn't care. I do think you will eventually get a raise. But it's still not going to be as satisfying. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, okay, you will get recognized, you will get a raise, but it's also like you could have gotten more, like you deserve more. And I do think this person here, this King of Cups, really really recognizes that. I think the King of Cups might even offer you, like, hey, like, if you want to move to a different position in this company, or like, I know a buddy, I know a friend who can get you like a better job, because like there is somebody here that is gonna really appreciate what you do and recognize that you're not getting enough. But there's definitely other options here, and your spiritual team is asking for you to explore other options. And follow your mind with this one, okay? So, like, realistically, if you feel like your mind's not being stimulated enough, if you feel like you're not enjoying this enough, then definitely look for other options. There are ways to move up in this position where you're at right now, but they're saying, like, you are way too smart for this. You're way too good for this position. Like, you're too much of a hard worker. You deserve to be paid more. Definitely get to have that opportunity eventually. Yeah, so they're like, it's okay if you do want to stay in this position for a while. You will have the opportunity to move forward either way, because you're not meant to stay here for too much longer, right? So it could even be like another year, and then boop, you're out. But there are going to be other opportunities that will come your way, even if you don't look for them. And there is, again, there's traveling. There's like overseas travel here, okay? So you might even just go overseas and work at a different company there. But you are going to be leaving for something much better. Ooh, that is so awesome. That's so exciting. You have such an exciting life. Please come back and tell me how it goes. Tell me where you end up going to. Confidential beauty. Oh, this song is so good. All right, is there anything you would like for me to clear up or go over real quick? Alrighty, guys, this is the last call. So, if anybody else wants a reading, let me know now. No, you can you can totally leave now. Also, I feel like moving is a lot closer to you than you think, because otherwise I don't think these cards about moving would come up yet, you know? I think you might move within the next couple of years. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you can totally do that. Dude, right? Outlander is so good. Nobody will watch it with me. I have told so many people about Outlander. Nobody will watch it, but it's so good. And I'm super picky with TV shows. I don't really watch TV anymore. Yes, please come back and tell me what you think. No, I never watched Downtown Abbey. I think I tried, and it was a little too slow for me. Awesome. I'm so glad. I think some of it's probably funny, but I think it takes a while to get there. And I'm like, I don't have patience for that. I want it to be good right now, or I'm not going to watch it. I still need to watch like WandaVision and the Loki one, but I heard they ruined the Loki show. So I don't know about watching it now. Yeah, exactly. Ah, another really good one was Wheel of Time. I really enjoyed Wheel of Time. And that one is on Amazon Prime, but I pirated it. I don't like pay for things anymore. I don't like giving my money to big corporations. So I'm a bad girl. Maybe that's why I don't get a little kiss on the forehead. Oh, it got really dark. No, I haven't seen Euphoria yet. Is it good? I've heard things. I've seen Skins, the UK show, and I enjoyed it a lot. But it seemed like Euphoria might have been kind of similar. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I definitely will, because I definitely need more things to watch. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna start wrapping things up here. I gotta go make some tacos. I gotta go make some dinner. It is almost 7 p.m. here. I have not, but I have heard of that one. Should I put that one on my watch list? Oh, I definitely will eat extra tacos for all of you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Ooh, a French film. Yeah, I'll definitely put that on my watch list. I definitely want to watch more. Oh my goodness, it is so early for you. I'm so sorry to keep you awake. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys have wonderful evenings and mornings, and I hope you all are able to sleep well. Oh, I'll definitely love it then. That sounds like my vibe. Alrighty, guys, and most of you guys, I will probably see you in the Discord server. So bye for now. Have a good night. And thank you again for joining. Bye bye.